Hi guys, this is just a quick video of the modification I've just done to my HSD front nose gear. I think a few of you have sort of agreed with me on the fact that it's just really stiff, and in the colder weather the grease that's inside it with the little rubber seals is just creating too much of sort of pressure on there, and instead of absorbing the bumps it's sort of skipping across the top. So what I've done is I've taken it apart, and I haven't changed any of the grease inside it. I think I'm just going to leave it with the spring. What I have done is remove the little rubber seal that was on the top there, which is creating the resistance between the grease and the piston. So what we've got now is more of a traditional sort of spring setup. So if I just compress this, you'll see it now moves with ease, and what we're on there is just basically the traditional spring, which I'm really happy with. I mean, the spring is obviously designed to hold the weight of the plane. It always returns to its full length anyway, regardless of what resistance is on this piston through the rubber seal and the grease was in there. So it, I think it's going to be pretty good for the weight of the plane. And what we've done is just make that a lot softer, so it's going to absorb the bumps a lot better over the grass and the uneven tarmac that I've got at my flying site. So it was pretty easy. I just removed the nose gear completely. There's a C-clip underneath the gear on the nose shaft that's there. Just remove that. That then lets you remove another little C-clip which is holding the pin for the steering in. This comes off completely, and then it's very easy to just remove that seal from there. In fact, I don't even think you need to do that unless you want to do what I've done, which is turn the nose gear around. So the scissor link is now on the back. Okay, the wheel is offset on the wrong side, but I think that's less likely to be noticed than what the scissor link is. It just looks really odd. An F-16 with the scissor link at the front, it should be trailing, it should be on the back of it. This is never going to be a proper scale plane, but it's a really good sort of standoff scale. I like it a lot. It's a great plane to fly. So I think just aesthetically it looks nicer with the scissor link on the back. So I've done that. If you just want to remove the rubber seal like what I've done, I think you could just get to that by just removing this link. Actually, yeah, you're going to have to remove the C-clip underneath to pull the shaft out, so you can then get to that rubber seal much easier. So yeah, you are going to have to take that all off, and then a little C-clip from the scissor link to remove the whole thing. It's pretty easy. I've done it in about 15 minutes. I think it's going to make it a lot better. I mean, if you compare that to, I've got a much bigger turbine jet at the top here, and you look at these are soft, but it still holds the weight of the plane. It's not scale gear, it's sort of standoff scale, again very similar to like the HSD stuff, just a single shaft. In fact, it's not even as nice as the HSD. This is sort of pretty sort of standard strut stuff. It's just a little bit of an angle like an F-16, so you have to squint if you think you're going to look sort of scalish. But it's really soft, and this absorbed the bumps over the grass surface, and that still holds the weight of that plane. I mean, it's significantly bigger than the HSD one. You don't need it super stiff, and the grease that was in it in the temperature that I'm in the UK is just making it so it's skipping across the surface. The nose is rising before it really needs to. I don't want to have the premature takeoffs and then a stall. So I think with this softer, much more absorbent spring without the grease behind it, I think it's going to work out a lot better. I'm going to do some video of some taxiing. I'd like to get it on the grass now. Our grass isn't perfect at the moment because of the winter. We haven't had it cut much. It hasn't been rolled, so it's going to be a really good test to see if it copes with the undulations and the bumpiness of what the grass is like. And the tarmac surface I fly from isn't perfect. I've got a couple of nice really smooth bits, but then some sort of mixed tarmac in between, so that again can be quite bumpy. So I'll do some videos of it taxiing around, hopefully another couple of flight videos, and yeah, we'll see how it performs, but I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching.